Autophagy and fat metabolism have a secret little alliance that often goes unnoticed, quietly humming along while the rest of your body is getting dressed and sipping coffee. Overnight fasting already sets the stage. Your glycogen stores are low, insulin levels are down, and AMPK is on duty, nudging your cells to recycle old proteins and repair damaged mitochondria. This is also when fat metabolism starts shining. Autophagy breaks down cellular components, some of which can be repurposed for energy, while your body begins tapping into stored fat for fuel, a beautiful synergy of repair and resourcefulness. It's as if your body has hired a dual-purpose team. One crew tidies up the apartment, while another sneaks into the pantry and turns forgotten leftovers into a gourmet meal. The irony, of course, is that the moment breakfast arrives, especially a carbohydrate-rich one, the party changes entirely. Insulin spikes, autophagy pauses, and your metabolism switches gears from fat-burning efficiency to glucose-cruising mode. Suddenly, that old pantry and those recycling bins are ignored in favor of the freshly baked muffins and juice you just delivered. This paradox is almost comical in its elegance. On one hand, fasting through the morning hours gives your body a metabolic double benefit. Fat stores are mobilized for energy, and autophagy is cleaning up cellular clutter. On the other hand, eating breakfast provides immediate fuel for the brain, muscles, and overall energy needs, but at the cost of pausing autophagy and shifting metabolism toward burning carbohydrates instead of stored fat. It's like your cells are hosting a spa day and a party at the same time. The janitors sweep, the cooks start cooking, and someone inevitably trips over a mop while reaching for pancakes. Both processes are vital in their own right, but they don't really operate in harmony at the same moment. The science behind this is fascinating. Fat metabolism relies heavily on low insulin and high AMPK activity, which are exactly the conditions created by morning fasting. Autophagy contributes by recycling intracellular components, including lipids from damaged membranes, creating a supply of substrates that mitochondria can convert into energy. Meanwhile, carbohydrate intake from breakfast signals mTOR to promote growth, nutrient storage, and glycogen replenishment, effectively instructing your body to stop the cleanup and focus on immediate energy needs. This makes perfect sense biologically. When food is available, the body wants to grow, move, and perform. When it's scarce, it optimizes repair and taps into stored energy. The humor is in imagining the internal morning meeting of your cells. Autophagy, the diligent janitor, has just polished the mitochondria and cleared out the protein trash when breakfast barges in with a bag of granola and a latte. "Excuse me," says autophagy, broom in hand. "We were in the middle of a cleanup," but breakfast waves insulin like a shiny baton. Priority shift. Energy now. The fat-burning enzymes groan as they're sidelined in favor of glucose metabolism, while the mitochondria sigh, knowing they'll get another chance later. The body handles the transition smoothly, but the internal narrative is delightfully dramatic. This doesn't mean you should avoid breakfast entirely. It's about context, balance, and goals. For someone trying to maximize morning autophagy and fat mobilization, delaying breakfast by an hour or two can extend this dual benefit. For those needing early energy for work, exercise, or cognition, a nutrient-rich breakfast may be preferable, even if it temporarily pauses fat metabolism and autophagy. And here's the funny part. The body is forgiving. Autophagy doesn't vanish forever, and fat metabolism resumes later once insulin and glucose levels drop. Your cells are patient janitors and resourceful chefs. They take turns, adapt, and never complain. The broader lesson is that metabolism and autophagy are dynamic, context-dependent, and even a little theatrical. Sometimes you prioritize fat burning and cellular repair, sometimes you prioritize energy and performance. The comedic contradiction is that you can visualize your cells juggling brooms, frying pans, and muffins, trying to keep everything running smoothly while you decide whether to eat now or later. And the punchline? Either choice benefits you in its own way. Either your cells get a spa day and fat gets burned, or your brain and muscles get fuel and your morning mood improves. In other words, it's a win-win, with a dash of internal sitcom humor.